Do you think it's true? That urban legend, I mean. You know the one. That within the gate you can regain whatever it is you've lost, if you're willing to pay the price in return. What is the price, I wonder?
Well?
You don't believe a word of it, do you? Neither do I. Moku Karina. I'm a student in college.
I'm Li Shengshen.
Nice to meet you. It's a lot bigger than I imagined.
You're to infiltrate the Pandora research facility.
You can't really be serious. That place is right next to the gate. When a contractor gets that close to a hotspot, there's a risk they won't be able to keep their powers under control.
So I've heard, but that's the job.
In any event, I doubt he'd be able to get past the first security checkpoint.
Maybe, but the Syndicate is serious.
And what do they want me to do when I'm in?
Recovery.
Recover what?
There was an explosion in the facility 2 weeks ago. 2 guards died when they were caught in the blast. Pandora launched an internal investigation and decided that the whole thing was caused by a short in the electrical system. But a few days ago, a spy embedded by the CIA determined that the explosion was deliberate, part of an attempt to steal something called the meteor shard, an artifact recovered from inside the gate itself.
And whoever did it still hasn't brought this thing outside the wall?
That's what the Syndicate thinks.
What do I do once I recover it?
You smuggle it outside the wall and we deliver it to the Syndicate. Don't worry about a thing. All you have to do is keep your head down and follow your orders. Just like always.
Do you think of yourself as the patient type?
No, sir.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
No.
Do you believe in the existence of God?
No.
Do you know about the Contractors?
No, sir. Excuse me. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Are you sure you're all...
I told you it was nothing, damn it!
Look, I'm sorry.
What's going on?
It's nothing, thanks. I'm fine.
Next! You're gonna have to come with us.
No! No! Let me go! Stop it! Please! No!
Take her back to the checkpoint. Next!
Right.
It's not unusual to see ghosts or phantoms around here. Things will suddenly vanish, then reappear at random somewhere else. Auditory hallucinations are an everyday occurrence. If you let stuff like this get to you, you're never going to be able to do your job. You're just going to have to adjust. Some of the best scientific minds in the world are gathered here, working day and night to shed some kind of light on these phenomena. And they're depending on us for support. It's up to us and janitorial services to provide them with a spotless, clean environment for their work, and that is no easy task. Nevertheless, you might as well make up your minds to do your best, because there's no way you're going to be allowed out of here for the next 30 days, even if you drop dead. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir!
This is Research Block 3. It's the most important area under our supervision, so we need to take special care. This is one of the busiest blocks in the facility, so we usually wait and clean it at night. Are you paying attention?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
That's the only room on the block we don't have to clean.
Why's that, sir?
Because the guy who's in charge is an obsessive nitpicker.
Excuse me?
Section Chief Syndicate. Out of their way, fool! Why don't you watch where you're standing, you clumsy oaf? So sorry, madam. Don't stand there like a post! Help her with her stuff!
Yes, sir.
I'll meet you inside.
Oh, of course.
Give me that. Again, I'm very sorry. You didn't hurt yourself, did you?
No, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Moving on.
How did you know it was me?
I received a message that you're going to be posted to the janitorial department.
Are there any other members of the Syndicate here?
There are, but I haven't met any of them during my time here.
I see.
Listen, there's something I need to tell you right away. Please don't expect anything from me. I only cooperated with the Syndicate so I could conduct research here. This is my first time doing anything like this. I didn't hear from them for 2 years, and now, all of a sudden...
You can relax. I won't depend on you. However, I would like to know more about the meteor shard.
Such as what exactly?
Just tell me everything you know.
Honestly, I really don't know anything specific about it at all. But I do know this. They found a similar object at the South American site before it disappeared. The preliminary research suggested it might prove useful in answering some of the questions surrounding the gate. But as to why the CIA would go to so much trouble to steal it, I haven't got the slightest idea. Of course, that really isn't my job now, is it? I have to be going. If there's anything else, I'll find a way to contact you. Oh, and one more thing. My name, it's Meena Kandaswamy if you want to know. Nice to meet you. And about the patch on your neck, there's no need for you to wear it. There's really no way to tell a contractor from a regular human being.
Don't touch that, please. The experiment is still running. They were supposed to tell you guys that there's no need for you to clean up in this area.
Yeah, sorry. It's just that I used to have a telescope exactly like this one.
You had a Syndicate, so you're a stargazer too.
I was, before the real stars disappeared.
What's your name?
It's Li Shengshan.
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise.
So tell me, Lee, how'd you like to come with me and see the real stars? Syndicate got into the telescope market pretty late in the game, but they carved out their niche by offering inexpensive, high-performance lenses. Though with the ML800 here, the trade-off was a rather limited focal ratio. Did you use a Barlow lens?
I wish. The ones that were compatible were way too expensive for me.
I see. Well, after 10 years, your wish is about to come true.
Just what are you going to do?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm going to look at the stars.
Yeah, but
Are you going to give up stargazing just because the sky is a fake? I couldn't do it. Ever since the sky's changed, things have gone to hell. But no matter what happens, this is one thing I'm never going to give up. Call it tradition. Have a look.
I don't see anything.
Try to forget everything that's happened. Forget that the Earth's moon has disappeared. Forget that the rockets we've tried to send past the stratosphere have all gone missing. Just believe. Believe in the sky. Believe it's the one we used to watch with such awe and wonder.
Impossible. There was nothing there a minute ago.
We're inside the gate here. It's like they say, impossible things happen all the time. That's the best answer I can give you right now. It's not a very scientific theory, I know. But one thing I am sure of, what we're witnessing is one possible future for the stars, somehow slicing through the false sky. Lee, if all the people in the world were able to see what we just did, what do you think would happen? What I think is that the sky would come back to us, the real sky, as it was before. You really are an honest man, aren't you? The look on your face says you don't think that could ever happen. Well, that's okay. But I still hope one day you'll join our little club. Of course, right now the only members are me and my sister.
Your sister?
Yeah, she's stuck in a wheelchair these days. But someday, I know, I'm going to be able to take her past this false sky and into the realm of the real stars. Well, that's my dream at any rate.
That dream of yours? I hope it comes true someday.
Yeah.
May I sit here? Are you all right?
I can see what I've lost. I can see them standing there. They're in 2s and 3s. I've decided I'm getting out of here.
Getting out? That's impossible.
If I give it to that man, I'm sure he can. I told you already, it's none of your business! How long are you going to stand there staring? You're dead, so leave me alone! You have no right to say I'm betraying our country and our family. From this moment on, I'm my own person! Let me go!
She's got it bad. She's gonna have a hard time readjusting to the real world.
That may be, but she sure sounded determined to get out of here.
Without waiting the month out? How?
I don't know. She didn't go into details.
I see. I hope she's okay.
What happened in there? What's going on?
It's that crazy girl, Karina. They found her dead this morning. They're saying she might have been murdered.
Apparently the security cameras are down too.
You're sure about that?
Yes, sir. I saw them talking together earlier in the day. That's him there.
I understand you two are very close. You'd be surprised how many things happen in here that might normally seem impossible. For example, it's possible that a man might become romantically involved with a woman he barely knows and kill her for no apparent reason. Who else was she associating with? Did she say anything to you before she was murdered?
No, nothing.
Keep an eye on him.
Understood.
I'm here. Go ahead, sir.
So you weren't the one who killed her?
I had no reason to kill her.
Do you really need to have one? I'm sorry, but you are a contractor, and they say...
Is that all you wanted? If that's all, I'm leaving.
You're not angry, are you? Forgive me, I'm surprised. I'd always heard that contractors had lost their feelings. But if it wasn't you, the question remains, who killed her? I've done it again. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that really isn't my job, but I can't seem to help...
I don't care if you speculate about things, but whatever you do, don't make any moves on your own. Not if you want to continue with your research. Is that clear?
Yes, it is.
There's no question about it. The murdered woman was a mole planted by the CIA. In exchange for handing over the meteor shard to us, she wanted us to release her from the gate facility. No, I'm sorry. We have no idea where she could have hidden it. I understand. I'll do everything in my power.
Attention. The exploratory camera survey headed by the Syndicate team is now beginning. All personnel assigned to Block 3, please report to Conference Room 2.
Within the environment of the gate, one event can have a variety of observed outcomes, a different one for each observer. I've gathered all of you here today so that we can collect the widest possible spread of data based on your individual observations. We want you to tell us everything you see.
I heard you had a pretty rough time.
Feel as it happens.
Nick.
No detail.
I know. I went through a similar experience once. Don't worry, Lee. I'm your friend. I know you're not the kind of person who'd kill someone.
It's time. Let us begin.
The robotic camera probe is on the move. The probe is about to pass through Block 3 and is moving toward the city center. No activity detected.
Stop there. Can you zoom in past that car? Well, it looks like we're going to have to redraw all the maps again. Pull back and see if you can make it through on the west side. You saw that?
Yes, sir. I did.
Over there. Play that back again, in slow motion. There!
A synchrotron synchrotron radiation field.
Well, well. Would you look at that?
We found the meteor shard.
A shooting star! Brother, I saw another shooting star!
Okay, next time you should try making a wish.
A wish?
Don't you know what a shooting star is? It's a spark that escapes from heaven when God leaves the door open for a minute. That's why they say you should make a wish when you see one, because with the door open, God is sure to hear it.
Really? Because I have a lot of wishes I want to make. I want to be a nurse in a hospital and go into space.
Don't waste your time telling me. You need a wish on a shooting star.
Oh, that's right. Let's see. Starlight, star bright. Oh, I see one.
Damn thing off, you idiot!
Right.
Sorry. I promise you it won't happen again. Go on, apologize.
I'm sorry for the noise.
You can finish later. Let's go.
Right.
Let's continue. After a thorough analysis of the available data, we have determined beyond any doubt that the incident recorded at Sotoganda Block 3 during a remote camera survey is a synchrotron radiation field generated by the missing meteor shard.
What?
You see them, don't you?
What are you talking about?
Don't play the fool with me! You're not the first person here that this has happened to. Lots of other people before you have had these visions, and many of them have been driven straight out of their minds. Listen to me. Don't try to shoulder this burden by yourself. You'll feel better if you talk with someone.
Why? Why all this concern for my feelings?
It's just, if you cracked up, they'd probably blame it all on me. At the very least, I'd be tossed out of Pandora and my research would be taken away from me. All my hard work and sacrifice would be thrown away for nothing. I can't...
Take it easy. The Syndicate isn't going to blame you for anything.
How can you be so sure? They expect so much.
They expect nothing of you. Now hurry up and get away from here before somebody sees us.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, wrong room.
Right.
What's going on?
Ah, Lee. We're cleaning up. I drew the short straw.
Kinda sudden, isn't it?
That flash of synchrotron radiation we all saw during the unmanned camera survey turns out to have come from a valuable gate-related artifact that we've been searching for. Unfortunately, I'm part of the recovery team that's going in after it. Ever since that accident with the first research team, entry into the gate has been strictly controlled. No telling how the thing just showed up in there all of a sudden. Bad luck for me, I guess. Actually, I'm glad you stopped by. I was wondering if you'd be willing to take the Syndicate off my hands. You'd be doing me a favor.
Sure.
Okay, then. That'll be one less thing I'm gonna have to worry about.
Attention! All researchers assigned to Expedition number 18. Please report to Block 6, Gate 7.
That would be yours truly.
Repeating.
Look, I really hate to ask you this, but do you think you could finish packing up here for me?
No problem.
Hey, if I get back in one piece, we should go stargazing again.
Yeah, sure.
Mind if I join you?
No, sit down. What is it?
It's your own fault, you know.
Huh?
If you don't give a woman what she wants, she'll look elsewhere.
What are you talking about?
Come on, we're both men of the world, right?
What do you think you're doing? Did you play up to Kikuchi to get information?
I remembered that he discovered Karina's body, so I thought he might know something helpful. I wanted to do something useful.
Didn't I tell you not to interfere?
I know, but I thought it would be okay. He's harmless.
I know he's no threat. What if someone saw the two of you together? Did you ever think about that? You're here to make your dreams come true, right? So focus on that and leave the rest to me.
It's not what you think. Nothing like that happened between him and me. All I did was talk to him. You've got to believe me.
Alert! We have an emergency situation. All members of the Expedition 18 Analytical Group, please report to your assigned positions at once. Repeating, we have an emergency situation.
What is it? What happened?
These images came in from the recovery team just a few moments ago.
Someone! Send backup! Hurry! Get us out of here!
Doctor, the signs, look at the letters. They've been reversed somehow.
I don't know what's happening! Freeze it right there. Back it up. Right there. Zoom in.
Oh my God. What's that?
What the hell could have happened to them out there?
You mean you're not gonna send in another team? Sir, we don't have the meteor shard yet. As far as we know, it's still inside the gate.
I'm well aware of that, but these people are my responsibility and I can't take the risk of more casualties.
Chief.
Our employers want to know if you've recovered the meteor shard.
Well,
You realize, don't you, that this is your last chance? I've done my best to shield you from the consequences of your past blunders, but now our superiors expect results.
Nick.
Lee.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I guess so.
It must have been rough.
I'm resigning from Pandora. I've already worked things out with Sergei in the front office.
Do you know what you'll do next?
I'm not positive, but I'm thinking about asking for my old job back at NASA. It's only about a fifth the size it was during the glory days, but they've managed to keep going, and it's still a shot at the stars. Speaking of which, we gotta go stargazing as soon as you get out of here, too.
When we do, you ought to bring your sister along.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It may sound strange, but from the day we first met, I felt as if I've known you for years. You remind me so much of myself, it's almost like looking into a mirror. I'm really glad to have met you, Lee. Did you need something, Mina?
Are you out of your mind approaching me in public like that?
Something doesn't add up. Why was Nick the only member of the team to survive? I've reviewed all the footage from the incident, and Nick is the only one who doesn't show up in any of the images. And then there were all those shoes that were left turned upside down. I don't think those people were killed by some gate-related phenomenon.
You think he did it?
Yes.
How many years have you worked with him? In all that time, did you ever suspect him of being a contractor?
No, I haven't. But then, I met you, and now I don't know what to think. I mean, you're so much nicer than most other people. And you're I know he's your friend, and I didn't want to hurt you. What's wrong with me all of a sudden? Why do I even care? I never thought about anything but my research before, but now, ever since I met you, I've been...
Stop right there. Is the meteor shard in there? Back away, slowly. Both hands on the lockers.
Lee, what are you doing here? Listen, I know how this must look to you, but it's not what you think, I swear. I had no choice. You've got to believe me. This is the meteor shard. For some time now, I've been giving information to the CIA. In exchange for retrieving the meteor shard for them, they were going to get me out of this place and reinstate me at NASA. I'm sick of the political games here. There's no cooperation between departments, and when there is a discovery, the credit is taken by the bureaucrats. I don't even know what the other teams are working on. My dream is slipping away from me. I'll never be able to bring back the stars or take my sister into space if I stay here. I know that might sound crazy to you, but that dream is all I believe in. And I was hoping I could make you believe in it too.
You know, I've seen something like that once before. And I saw contractors whose powers were amplified beyond their own control. They struck out at each other blindly. So many were killed. Every word you've ever spoken to me has been a lie. That thing is never going to put the real stars back in the sky. Your dreams about going into space with your sister, all lies. You're a contractor, and we contractors can't dream.
What did you say? What happened? Why didn't my powers work on you? So even our powers are the same. It's as if we were each cast from the same mold. We contractors can't dream. To tell you the truth, that's exactly the way I used to feel about it. Maybe that's the reason I trusted you. I thought you were the one person who could believe in my dream. I guess I was a fool to believe something like that, wasn't I? I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you into this.
So I guess you must have believed in me after all, huh, Lee? What's that?
Gate 11 in Research Facility 3. Hey, I've made all the arrangements to get you outside.
So you must have known about everything. You even knew that Nick had the meteor shard.
Everything, yes.
Then why didn't you do something? You could have ended it.
I needed to see the power of the shard. That had to take priority over everything else.
What will happen to her?
Nothing. Her life will go on as usual. She found what she lost, and she paid the price for it. That's all.
Wong says that even he needs a day off once in a while.
Tell me, do you think there's any chance the real stars will return someday?
It's only inside the gate that a person can ever get back what's been lost. Of course, that's just supposed to be a superstition.
That damn cat came back!
Oh, no!
I'll get you, you stupid animal!
Thank you, Yin.
No, that's wrong, Kiersey. Here, play it like this. Hold down the sustain.
I am!
Don't yell at me. Use your feelings on the keys.
My feelings?
Feel the piece. I want you to go beyond simply knowing the notes.
What would that do? The music won't sound different if I'm angry. Notes don't have feelings.
You may be right, Kiersey. But if you push aside the notes in the form, the true music in your soul will flow to the keys. Think of when you're sad and you force yourself to smile. The goodness in your heart comes out and you feel better.
I don't get it, Mr. Castanen, at all.
I think I've gotten too complex for her.
She's still very young. Just give her some time.
Please stop treating me like a kid, Mother.
Kiersey, what's wrong?
Mr. Castanen, is it a full moon?
It might be. You're right.
I knew it. I can always tell. I can feel it. It's beautiful. I can tell without seeing it. It's silver.
You're absolutely positive a team from a rival syndicate is after us? That's alarming news.
The intel came down from the top. Watch your back and stay frosty.
Well, at the very least, it's nice to find out we're a popular contractor team.
What about Yin?
Nothing's turned up yet. You know, Yin's got one job to do for us. And so far today, she's been a total bust.
That's odd. Number 6's lips are showing a pronounced discoloration. Up is sailing by. Let's do 3 more clicks.
Vitals say he's fine.
You've got to know the mediums as individuals. That's not something you can do just by looking at vital signs. Try to feel life as they feel. They're delicate beings.
Yes, ma'am.
Something wrong?
No. Well, wait. His mouth looked like it was saying something.
He was probably dreaming.
Really? Mediums can do that?
I'm joking. We've confirmed that mediums are incapable of dreaming. Although, who's to say they don't experience something? Something our machines can't see.
Chief Misaki, we're picking up an anomaly with our surveillance specters on patrol.
What do you have?
Looks like a contractor. I think it's a powerful one. It's been drawing all the specters to a specific site.
shouldn't be moving around here at night alone. Is he dead?
He was spying on me, so yeah.
Was he one of our targets?
No clue. He could have been someone even higher.
Remember, we're only supposed to be gathering intel here. They want us to dig up dirt on our target's abilities, then they'll decide from there on our next move. So stop killing.
Trouble! They're spiking! That Contractor. Have the mediums recall all our specters.
Problem. They won't come back.
This is not good.
It's almost like they're being captured.
Which star?
CY463 is active.
He can capture them. This guy won't be easy to track.
Itzhak, very nice. Everything all right?
For a second, my mind linked up with theirs. The dolls controlling those surveillance specters. Trust me, it doesn't feel all that great. Looks like I missed one. We have good luck. Very good.
Huh?
I think I've just linked up with one of our targets.
Oh, wow. Good eye spotting her in that tiny photo. So you just need us to track her down, right? No problem. Of course, there will be a nominal fee.
That's fine, Detective.
You're in very good hands, sir. I never miss a detail. Mr. Cashstick? Cashbird. Cashfitch.
Castanen. Alis Castanen.
Oh yeah, Eric Castigan. Well, I'm glad my name travels far. Interestingly, you're not the first pianist to come all the way from Europe just to work with the world-famous detective Guy Kurosawa.
How are you famous overseas? You can't even afford an ad in the paper for this place.
Guy?
Yeah, Guy Kurosawa, the world-famous detective and private investigator. I solve them all.
You're Guy Kurosawa?
Yeah, that's me, Guy. Guy Kurosawa. Am I still hired?
Writing in the middle of a big mission. I take it you've located our targets. We should make our move now.
Let's not rush it. First, let's see if anything else falls into our laps like that doll. I doubt the shock from last night's worn off. She's probably still wandering around the city. As though she's sleepwalking.
I like your confidence. You wouldn't happen to have a cigarette, would you?
Doesn't seem like a good idea for you to smoke. You sing, don't you? Though I doubt well.
You're rude, even for a contractor. I'll have you know I sang for 12 years at the Volksoper. I wasn't the star, but I made a good living. Your dear partner needs a smoke. If I don't get it, I'm screwed. I would hate to miss a payment. What are you writing?
Nothing.
A girl sits, very alone. She overlooks a lake while the sun's rays vanish into night's dark veil. All that nestles near her is the cold silver moonlight of the distant hollows.
That's my payment.
Yeah, but it's an elegant price to pay. I wouldn't mind having it. Except I wouldn't write like a teenage girl, and I'd work harder at rhyming every other line.
Those are high standards. I've never written poetry before. At least not before this.
But isn't that a good thing? It means that even though you're a cold-blooded contractor, you still have a heart.
Yin's been AWOL since last night. Something's up.
You mean she ran away?
A doll doesn't have enough free will to make a big decision like that. Yin's only got enough programming to feed herself and send out those damn recon specters of hers.
So what does that mean?
One of the Syndicate soldiers turned up dead last night. His brains were oozing out his ears.
It sounds like the team after us is getting closer.
You're damn right. I think they're the ones responsible for Yin's sudden disappearance.
Kidnapped?
What better way for them to get intel on us? Yin may not have any feelings, but her memory's good. She could compromise everything.
I take it the Syndicate agrees with this assessment.
It's their job to be paranoid. Trust me, they've already written her off.
You and Mao keep an eye out. Worst case, we kill Yin before they squeeze her for intel.
Hey, watch out. You okay, miss?
Don't talk to weirdos.
What is this place?
It's like she was never here. It's that hack detective.
Well, no sign of her in there. We're gonna have to ask around, okay?
Okay, good luck with that one, boss.
Good luck.
I told you earlier, today's a half day for me. Don't take it too hard, but I was just tagging along. I'm off to meet a friend. Okay, later.
Damn her.
That guy? Are you sure?
Positive. I don't know why, but our favorite detective is also searching for Yin.
Okay, Mal. Let me know if he makes any moves.
I can't get too close. What if he remembers me from before? Don't worry, you've got a pretty common face.
That was perfect, Kirsi. Now for the next piece. Oh,
Is something wrong?
no, I just can't find my pin light.
Oh, I'll turn on the lights.
No! No, I like it like this. I like the feel of this light. The light of the moon.
Kirsi.
It's no problem. I see it right over there.
Did you find it? Your lost pen light?
Yes.
Good.
They have such contempt for their viewership. That whole arc was out of character.
I say we never watch anything that writer writes again. I am so putting his name on our blacklist.
It's like they didn't pay any attention to the first 100 shows and just started over completely.
That's the girl. Drink as much as you like. This place always gives free refills, even on fruit smoothies.
You seem very gloomy. Are you in character?
You don't have to be so sad that we found you. We're super cool to hang out with. Here, smile. What do you think?
I think she's a cutie.
She's a cutie.
Yeah, good. A smile will chase away the gloomies. Your appearance is very important. It tells people what you like and who you are. That's as true in real life as it is in cosplay.
What's cosplay?
Oh. Sorry, gotta get this.
Would you get me a coffee?
I'm not a waitress. Get your own coffee.
Sorry I asked.
I'll be right back, okay?
Where's this diner? I got nothing to go on. Damn it, Kiko, what landmarks or stores are around it?
How can you screw up my directions? There's a huge anime shop next door. It's right there. See ya!
We're going halvesies on the bill, Kiko.
I can see you're drawn to the Spectre I stole from you. You're just what we need.
How could you lose her? Which way did she go?
That way, I think.
Whoa, sir, slow down!
Boss, wait!
I have the ability to connect with dolls, to uncover their repressed thoughts. Let's try. Don't bother running!
Yeah, go now!
Come back here! Who are you?
My ears! Watch out, hey! It's gonna fall! Let's go!
Run as far away as you can.
Kirsi! Kirsi!
I know that.
Damn, Berta. You almost killed me. Berta?
Sorry for that. I know it's disgusting, but it's my price.
Kirsi, it's me, Alis.
Alis.
That's it. Remember.
Yes, that's right. Police are investigating the site, but we'll know for days. There's just too much debris right now.
We can't hide her.
Just until I've arranged for transport out of the country. Please, sir.
This is much more than I signed on for. What was she doing today, anyway?
Honestly, I have no idea. I think someone is tracking her.
Who'd want to track her? And why?
Again, I have no idea.
She has a stalker!
What? Stalker? As if this isn't weird enough, you gotta pitch that as an idea?
I'm just trying to figure it out. Since when am I the only detective around here? Come on, Kirsi, I'll let you stay at my place tonight. We'll work on your cosplay.
Dumb broad. She thinks the world's a high school.
I'm willing to pay you whatever it takes to protect her.
What the hell? We're already in it this far. Let's see. Where can we take her to lay low for a week?
The hot springs!
Huh?
It'll be the most relaxed hiding ever.
It sounds pretty expensive.
But no one would ever think to look for us there.
You're wrong. I would think to look there.
Okay, so we got ourselves a plan.
What the hell were you thinking? You let the enemy get away, and you managed to lose Yin. You want to tell me how I'm supposed to explain this? The next time you find Yin, and it doesn't matter where, you'll kill her. That's an order.
Just calm down, Huang. This could be exactly what the enemy wants. They're trying to drive us apart, get us feuding amongst ourselves.
There is no us. Ha! Give me a break with your all-for-one team BS. I'm not about to be lumped in with you damn freaks.
Damn what?
Don't worry, Huang. We've never seen you as one of us. But we have seen what a coward you are. And we're glad that whoever made us this way didn't give us the same pathetic emotions that you have. Lucky for us.
Don't talk back to me! You have no clue how powerful the Syndicate is, or that we're all expendable. Ugh. Listen, kill Yin. And if you don't have the stomach to do the job, I will.
I can't believe I let you talk me into this stupid hot springs idea.
It'll be the perfect place to hide and relax.
I'm not a masseuse, I'm a bodyguard.
Yeah, because you're certainly not being much of a detective.
Kirsi. We'll be going back home soon. Kirsi.
Go home?
Yes. Just like it used to be.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Hello? Yes?
What?
Mother? What is it? What's wrong?
That plane. The one that your father was on.
Once we find Yin, you're not going to have a problem killing her, are you?
She's just a doll, right?
If that's so, why'd you save her back there?
I got a link. She's running. We need to go now.
Then let's go.
Falling buildings tend to attract attention, so this time, please be more discreet.
But spectacles are far more entertaining. I prefer Aida to La Traviata.
I'm being serious here.
A smaller spectacle then, no problem. All objects vibrate at a particular frequency. When I project and hit an object at the same frequency, the vibration begins to resonate throughout that object. The vibration grows larger and larger until the object shatters like glass. Do you get it now?
In theory, yes.
There you go. That's my ability, and that's how it functions. The target I choose can literally be anything. Even plain and simple things.
Let's see. Give me one of those lunch boxes, 2 of these candy bars. Oh,
Boss,
and
let
some...
me some more money. I need some more snacks.
That's a lot of beer you got, and you're still on the clock. What if you get drunk?
Oh, it's okay. If I get plastered, I'll just sleep it off.
No, that's not what I meant.
Why do you say that? Why won't you come home? You were happy there once. You could be again if you came.
I won't go.
Why not?
Don't know.
Kirsi, I don't know how to put this. You're different. You're not the same person you used to be. I've heard there's been an increase of people like you ever since the gate appeared. People with troubled minds. It's not your fault. It's a type of disease. You're not well, Kirsi, so please do as I say. Come back with me.
I won't.
Kirsi.
I won't go.
Whenever I went on a concert tour overseas, I spent every spare moment looking for you.
But why?
Well, because I...
Mr. Casherman, you think you could give us a teensy little loan?
So you can't even afford snacks, huh? That is pathetic.
Glance over to your left, but do it nice and casual. Looks like the suit's doing a back trace on the link I sent out.
So they're looking for us. Cut your link right now.
I already did, but it looks like I was too late.
wrong? Help me! Get an EMT unit down here!
You're a lot more subtle this time.
Plain and simple, just like I said. Instead of a building, I vibrated his heart. Same effect. Still, the price is the same, whether it's simple or a spectacle.
Information from the top's trickling in one piece at a time. All we know right now is her location.
So they can track her. Why am I not surprised?
Let that serve as a lesson. You can't run from the Syndicate.
If folks like you weren't in it, you'd just be murderers, cripples, and freaks. Without it, you wouldn't have a place or purpose in this world. You should be more thankful that the Syndicate keeps you around.
Speaking of which, they're lighting a fire under my ass, so get going.
How's your leg?
Still cut, and it'll stay that way unless there's any water nearby. You know, that price of yours is pretty harsh.
The cigarettes are of my own choosing. To tell you the truth, it doesn't have to be tobacco. I could put anything in my mouth just as long as I eat it and hack it back up.
I get it. A habit from when you were human, right? I think our luck improved.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to stop to let an inbound train pass. It shouldn't take more than 5 minutes.
Kirsi, are you sure someone's after you?
Yes, they're coming.
Yo, wake up! What happened to our clients? You were supposed to be watching them while I was in the cab. Damn. Now we're gonna have to get off at the next station. Come on, get up.
Don't touch me there. I'm not that kind of girl.
What? No,
What are you
you're
doing with that
dreaming.
camera?
I don't have a camera.
Upskirt photos, you pervert.
I'll look for something to burn. Just wait in here. What's wrong? Play something.
I had a daughter once, a little baby girl. I loved her so much. Although I can't say the same for the sorry excuse that was her father. We split up soon after she was born. She was adorable, a little angel. I used to smoke like a chimney. I know it's not the healthiest habit for a singer, is it? However, I managed to give it up when I became pregnant. I picked it up again when she was a few months old. I always left them lying around. One day, she put some in her mouth, and by the time I noticed, they'd gotten stuck down her throat. I was too late to help my baby. For months, I cried my eyes out night after night, and when I stopped, the stars in the sky had been changed.
If that's so, why'd you save her back there?
You stopped.
Mother.
So then, you remember that night, huh? What happened? I think I understand now. That's why you don't want to go home. You have too many memories of the place, don't you? And all sad ones.
You're wrong. Not all.
If it's not that, what is it? Kirsi.
The sad. And the not so sad, too. I remember them. I remember them all. Everything. It's my fault. If I hadn't run out that night, Mother would have never died.
No, it's not.
That night was when it disappeared. The silver light.
To bear the sins of the children inhabiting the earth below, the moon devours its own silvery light.
Is that a poem?
No, not exactly. I think it was actually a line from an aria. It uses an eclipse as a symbol of atonement.
Well, in that case, since the real moon has been lost, are we constantly atoning for past sins?
You're an odd contractor. I like that.
Kirsi. Honestly, nothing ever went on between your mother and me. Our relationship was strictly platonic. I admit I had feelings for her, though. I thought I kept them hidden, but you knew. On one hand, I wanted to tell her how I felt, but on the other, I felt guilty. You needed her after your father's death. I could never steal her away from you. That's the thing I've been wanting to tell you for so long. Kirsi, you don't have to feel guilty. It wasn't your fault.
What the hell? What's with the mask? Wait. I've seen you somewhere before. That's it. You were the guy back at the construction site. That means you're the one stalking that poor girl.
Go. Right now. This is none of your business. Leave.
What? Leave? Like hell I will. What did you do to that girl anyway? I mean, she never says anything or shows any emotion. It's like she's a doll or something. Come back here! Listen up! She may not be able to express it with her words or face, but in her heart, that kid is weeping. You hear me? I don't care who you are behind that mask, pal. It's not right to treat someone like a doll.
That's true.
What?
Hey.
What? What did you say? Is someone here?
Hey.
Who the hell are you?
Why did you take Yin?
Yin? You mean Kirsi? You leave her alone.
No.
What?
No.
You tried to run away on your own? Why?
I thought my heart would move.
It's because of you that those people are hunting her, isn't it? What are you, her partner in some shady business or something?
Partner? Yes.
Kirsi!
What? Get out!
It's the masked man from before. What do we do? Is information still our priority?
No, drop it. Now.
How did you? You shocked your own heart.
Berta!
Been nice knowing you, Yin. Goodbye.
Light. That light I see. I can't see clearly. It's a...
Moonlight, Berta. Moonlight. A girl. She sits, alone on a pitch-black night, sad as night's dark veil descends. But lo, the moon nestles into the sky, silvery and full, banishing the dark from whence it came. When dawn breaks, the night of atonement quietly departs.
That one wasn't bad.
What the hell? Dolls are not supposed to cry.
What can I get you?
Beer.
Coming right up.
I heard you had trouble with your doll. Look away. Relax. Overall, we're pleased. You fulfilled the objective and tied up all the loose ends. Those contractors you killed were FSB, Russian intelligence agents. If they'd gotten any info out, that drink you just finished would have been your last.
Here's your beer, pal.
Send your doll back to us. We'll fix her.
No. I've finally gotten used to the way she works. Thanks anyway.
That's up to you.
Thanks. Come again.
Don't get carried away by emotions.
Emotions. Idiot.
You're sure it was Kashtik?
His name is Castanen, get it right. And yes, it was him. I saw him, so I went over to say hi, and he acted like he'd never met me.
Well, maybe that's his way of saying, just forget we ever met. He said he was a musician. Maybe he's trying to avoid a scandal.
That's not it. There was something really weird about him. Like his mind had been erased or something.
You've been watching too much anime. That girl.
Oh, you mean Kiersey?
Yeah, her. I saw her working back at the tobacco stand this morning.
I guess those two didn't work things out. I wonder why.
Well, it's none of our concern anymore. We did our job. Best of all, Mr. Cashberg's check cleared. And you even managed to weasel a trip to those hot springs.
I didn't have any other choice. You left me behind.
What do you mean you didn't have any choice? You still could have waited for me at the next train station.
And leave Mayuko waiting? I don't think so.
Who the hell is Mayuko?
Come home. I beg you. You don't have to dwell on the past anymore.
Hey. Are we partners?
Kiersey.
That's up to you. Stay here as Yen or leave with him. You decide.
Decide? On my own?
You've got to come home. Kirsi.
Yin. Yin.
But Kirsi...
Are you sure about this, Yen?
Would you like a receipt, madam?
Yes, please.
Made out to...
The British Secret Intelligence Service.
Secret?
The initials will do. Oh, make sure you don't use MI6. Use SIS.
Madam does enjoy a good joke. And a drink as well.
What can I say? I love to drink, especially after a hard day at work. The real joke is a club where the hosts pass out before the customers do. It's simply outrageous. Damn it.
Instead, here's a joke for you. So there's this shepherd who comes in to see his victim. He says, "Reverend, my wife."
It's April. Primary target sighted. Codename February.
How is she? They're listing her condition as stable, but she's still unconscious. Now, what's this about the target? Do you really believe that she's somewhere here in the city?
You have one unheard message. It's April. Primary target sighted. Codename February. She's with a boy. Appears Caucasian. With mismatched eyes.
Where to?
Just out driving. Follow that car. Call completed. End of messages.
I was in Hong Kong for a funeral, an old friend from my Navy days. I thought I'd drop by and see how you were progressing. February, for the past 5 years, we haven't been able to find a hide nor hair of her. And suddenly she pops up out of nowhere. Who's this companion of hers?
We don't have much to go on. I can't begin to guess at her objective.
They have a saying here, water that's been spilled can never be returned to its cup. We can't do anything about the classified gate-related information she stole and gave to this mysterious syndicate 5 years ago when she double-crossed us. Thanks to her betrayal, we lost our edge in contractor research, and we've been playing catch-up ever since. True, you can't return spilled water to its cup, but the maid who spilled it should be appropriately disciplined. But why is she here now? Do you think her presence has something to do with the upcoming peak in the sunspot cycle?
I honestly don't know.
You may put your other assignments on hold. From now on, your first priority is to capture February.
The Great Dark Spot?
Yes, every few years there's an outbreak of sunspots concentrated in the same area of the sun's surface. We're talking the highest classification on the Zurich scale. It looks like a giant eyeball.
Eyeball? That sounds kind of creepy.
We never observed any phenomena remotely like it before the appearance of the gate. Consequently, everyone in astronomics is a little jumpy.
Is something going to happen?
It might, and then again, it might not. We've never been able to establish a causal link between it and anything else, so it's anyone's guess. But there's one thing that worries me. 5 years ago, during the cycle's last peak, Heaven's Gate disappeared in a flash.
No matter where you go, I hope this will always make you smile.
Why? No, that's wrong. I'm supposed to say thank you at a time like this. Thank you, sir. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Li Shangshun.
Maki.
Was that a gift from someone, Maki?
A dear friend gave it to me.
I see. Well, make sure you take care of it. What was it doing up in that tree anyway?
Thank you.
Interesting that they targeted Building 45.
Why do you say that?
We've received word from one of our informants who happens to work in the crime lab. They can't find the meteor shard, which was being hidden inside. That's all he could tell us.
So who did this, Wang?
Seems a certain MI6 agent wanted us to know she was here. She's one of the operatives we ran into during the Havoc affair. Get the shard back.
How did MI6 get involved in this?
Pandora doesn't belong to any single nation. It's an international melting pot with intelligence agents from all the member countries tripping over each other. It doesn't surprise me the Brits got wind of the meteor shard or that they want to get their hands on it.
What were you thinking, going back to the scene?
I dropped something important. It was blown off by the explosion and got caught in a tree. Amagiri, I met someone very interesting. He was really nice to me. It was strange. It gave me an odd feeling.
Who was he?
I don't know.
Were you followed?
It's all right.
The plan worked. We got the meteor shard. Now it's time to shake this city up with a little fear and chaos. Let's go.
Where's Amber? Where did she go?
She went to look for the final key.
The final key? I should be with her.
There's no reason for you to go.
Why can't I? Wait, has she gone? Has she gone to meet someone?
Sure, here you are, miss.
Of course, just because the sunspot cycle is peaking doesn't necessarily mean we're going to see a repeat of what happened in South America.
Obviously. Otherwise, the city would be leveled every time it happened.
My personal opinion is that it's just one possible indicator among many. Now, if we were to observe some of these other factors at this time...
What sort of indicators?
Well, let's see. Okay, 5 years ago, during the last peak in the cycle, right when Heaven's Gate disappeared, the Stargazer...
Chief Ishizaki, please return to the control room at once.
The stars are speaking. I hear them whisper, gentle echoes of sadness and joy and more. Twinkle, twinkle, sparkle, sparkle. I can hear them. I can hear them.
The Stargazer is speaking.
It can't be. Saito, that's not...
Yeah, that's the Kane building. It's also the local headquarters for MI6.
The bomb was planted on the floor that houses the British Secret Intelligence Service. They're pretty frantic about it. We've received some information, but it's rather sketchy. Apparently, there are indications that a CIA agent was somehow involved.
Are you serious?
Excuse us, sir.
Misaki Kirihara, Public Security Division, Foreign Affairs. Mr. Nishijima.
This is strictly off the record. 3 weeks ago, an item that should never leave the gate was stolen and taken out. It appears certain that a CIA agent was involved somehow in the initial theft, but another organization smuggled the item out.
MI6.
That's how the CIA sees it, at any rate. Somehow, through some kind of an intelligence leak, the British have lost their edge in contractor research. Recently, their dissatisfaction with this state of affairs has become more obvious.
So the thinking is the CIA blew up MI6 headquarters so they could retrieve this item. Is that it?
This is all just conjecture so far.
First MI6 headquarters and now the CIA? Don't tell me the Brits are retaliating. That would be insane.
It's not the Brits. Looks like some other intelligence agency just dealt itself a hand.
So what's going on?
Beats me. But if you want my opinion, I'd say someone out there is trying to start themselves a war.
The explosion at the Central Pacific Tower came mere hours after a similar blast at the Keiyakusha Corporation building this morning. There appear to be multiple survivors still trapped inside. Rescue efforts are being hampered by the flames. Civil authorities urgently request that all civilians and non-essential personnel stay out of the area.
I'm sorry.
Who's responsible this time?
Too early to say. We're waiting for intel from our mole at the CIA. I'm going to stop by and make an appearance at the American Embassy. You continue with your efforts to locate February. No need for regular check-ins. Just contact me as the situation develops.
I understand.
I want it back.
You want what back?
The meteor shard. You took it. I want it.
Never heard of it. Try someone else. That's what I like to say anyway. But since you're here... there's something I'd like to ask you as well. Where is February? We've reason to believe she's here in the city. Her codename with your organization was Amber, if I'm not mistaken.
Amber? She's in town?
That Shinjuku district explosion this morning was probably her doing. One of our agents was on her trail.
You've seen her?
Our agent was caught in the blast and is now in critical condition.
Where is she? Tell me now.
I'm asking the questions here. I know she's a member of your organization, so stop. Wait. You don't know where she is, do you? What do they say about never trusting a pretty face? She's quite the hellraiser, that one.
What's she doing here? Why now?
Your guess is as good as mine.
You keep your hands off her. She's mine, you understand?
That's not an option! November 11 here. About the CIA explosion. Do we have anything new?
We got a report from our mole. It looks like a Chinese intelligence agent was responsible.
Then the Chinese embassy is next. They're leaving a painfully obvious trail, aren't they? I don't know what they're after, but maybe this will work in our favor.
She's with a boy with mismatched eyes.
It's him. If anything happens, contact her. Where's February? Or rather, where is codename Amber?
I won't tell you.
Well then, I'll just have to make you.
If that's all it took to kill him, he wouldn't have been much use to us.
I want to get this on all the recording decks. Run the backups as well. Make sure the reserve physical media are on standby. And watch those power levels, okay? Hold on. We need an open line to the PM's office. Get on it. And hurry.
Yes, ma'am. What does it mean?
In all the time I've been here, I've only heard the Stargazer speak twice. The last time was during the Great Dark Spot 5 years ago.
But that was...
I know. When the other gate vanished and took part of South America with it.
Sparkling, flickering, the stars shine. Oh, so bright and weak, they shine and sing. I can hear them just as before. It's almost time, isn't it? The beginning of the end. The beginning of the end.
I can't find a bread knife. Can I use yours? You know, I adore the smell of freshly baked bread. I like to spread lots of marmalade on it and put a ton of whipped cream on top. Let's run away. Somewhere else. Somewhere far away. Just you, me, and Pi. The three of us.
Where?
Somewhere we can see the stars. Thank you. For good luck. No matter where you go, I hope it will always make you smile.
What's that? She's here now in the city? Are you absolutely sure it's Amberhead? I lost her.
There's a chance Yin might be able to tell us where she is.
Wait! Now!
It might be strange to hear me say it, but I really have become attached to this name. Amber. Yes. It's good to see you, Yin. It's been a while.